everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing some upcoming cozy games that are coming for the rest of this year that I am so excited for. I cannot wait, and I feel like you should be excited for these games too, so that's why we're going to talk about them today. So the first game we are going to be jumping straight into is the wonderful Fae Farm. So Fae Farm is coming to Nintendo Switch and PC on September the 8th. Now, some creators have been playing the game a little bit early because they were lucky to get a Steam key. I've been watching so many different streams and I've just been obsessing over this game and I cannot wait to get my hands on it, honestly. So what is Fae Farm if you don't know? So Fae Farm sees you escape to the enchanted world of Azoria. As you nurture and grow your homestead, you will get to meet charming characters, foster deep relationships, and discover ways to infuse magic into everything you do. You'll be customizing your character, mastering the arts of crafting, cooking, potion making, and discovering so much more. Now, there is something really fun and something I have to point out about this game straight away that makes it so unique is that you can do all this with up to 3 other players. That's right, you can invite your friends or your family to join along, and this is what gets me so excited for this game, amongst other things, obviously. But I can't wait to have the opportunity to play along with some of you in the community and some of my friends in real life. I just can't wait. It's just such a magical, fun experience. I know it is. Now, including all these fun little things that you can do, you get to decorate your homestead with different furnitures, and also you get to have different magical creatures living with you, which you can also use to help collect resources such as eggs, wool, and all that good stuff. I just really love the idea of having a fairy farming game. I don't know why, I just really do, and so do many other people as well. So like other farming games, we of course have farming, we have dungeons, we have fishing. Now, I will be going through all of these things when I get the game. I want to check out how all the fishing works. Is the fishing easy? Is it difficult? Because if you're like me, you hate fishing in any game. I don't like it. I think there's only like a few exceptions of games where I don't mind the fishing, but most of the time I do not like fishing. I don't like the mini games that come with it. I don't like having to wait. I guess I'm just impatient, okay? I guess I'm just impatient. So we'll see how that works out. I also want to test the farming, you know, how the rest of the tools work. I want to see it all for myself because it's all well and good seeing someone else play it, but you really don't know it until you've had your own experience. So maybe me having my experience and sharing that with you might help you decide if this will be the game for you when it comes out, because I plan to do my own little review on it, so that should be super fun. Now, something else in Fae Farm is there is a small amount of combat, and I know a lot of you are put off by combat, but I think it's only going to be sort of the same sort of combat line as what Stardew Valley is or Coral Island, so that it remains in the dungeons. Obviously, I've only been able to see a few bits on people's streams, so when I experience it fully for myself, I'll be able to give you a proper idea of how I feel about the combat. I mean, I'm not too bothered by combat. I do play other games outside of what I play on my YouTube channel that do contain a lot of combat, so I'm not too fussed, but I will obviously give my honest opinion on it, and then hopefully you'll be able to decide from there if it's too much for you. Now, like I said, Fae Farm is out on the 8th of September. I am so excited for this game. I think you should be too. Yeah, make sure you're picking it up. Let me know actually down below. Are you going to be picking this game up on PC, or are you going to be picking it up on your Nintendo Switch? Let me know down below. The next game we're going to be discussing is one I've talked about before previously on the channel, and that is Paleo Pines. So Paleo Pines is another farming sim game, and it is out on the 26th of September on all platforms. So you can pick this up on PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and PC all on the same day. Now, why should you be excited about Paleo Pines? What's so different, you know? I mean, the trailer might be giving it away right now that I'm playing in the background, but this is no ordinary farming game. No, it's not. You have dinosaurs. So Paleo Pines sees you embarking on your dino farm adventure. You'll be building a new home, making friends, and unraveling the island's lost history with your best dino pal, Lucky. Now, Lucky, she is so cute. She's adorable. Oh my goodness, if you don't love Lucky, why? Why don't you love Lucky? Anyway, you'll be creating your own little cozy dino sanctuary through mastering the art of the dino ranching by enlisting the help from your dino pals to produce a rawsome harvest. Now, I'm so excited that the dinosaurs actually help you with the farm. So, you know, some of them will have special abilities to help with plowing, or some of them can water the crops, that sort of thing. So I love that each of the dinos have their special little thing that they do. Now, also, along with the dinos helping, you have to make sure that you're feeding them and looking after them. So it's not just a case of the dinosaurs are just like a tool. You have to actually treat them as if they are real living dinosaurs, because that's what they are, okay? They're real living dinosaurs. So you have to treat them kindly, treat them well, with respect, feed them, look after them, so that they will help you out with these chores around the farm. On your travels as well, you'll be discovering and befriending new types of dinosaurs. You have to coax them nearby, mimicking their calls with your flute. Then seal the deal with a tasty treat and trustworthy nose boop, and then that dinosaur will be coming to your farm. There's lots of places to explore, and there is currently a demo that you can play for Paleo Pines, which I do highly recommend you playing. It's super cute, super adorable. Recently, the devs have been showing off new areas they have. They're like a desert area and things like that, and it's just absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to get stuck into this super cute, adorable game. I know I'm just gonna be lost in this adorable little dino game. I know I am. I love dinosaurs anyway. Obviously, they wouldn't have been cute when they were actually alive, but they're cute now, okay? Now, as you explore, you will come across new characters, each with their own story, quests, and gossip to exchange. So you won't just have dinosaurs, there's also lots of NPCs and characters to meet along the way that you can just make friends with, help them with quests, you know, progress the story. And honestly, if you're not excited for this game, you should be. Now, like I said, this game is out September 26th on PC, Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation, so make sure you're picking it up. The next game I want to talk to you all about is a game that I don't know too much about, because unfortunately I missed the demo when the demo was released, so I didn't get a chance to play this, but it is Mineko's Night Market. So this game celebrates Japanese culture while introducing a heartwarming story about friendship, tradition, and many cats. You'll be playing as Mineko, a curious girl who's just arrived at her new home on a struggling Japanese-inspired island at the base of Mount Fuji. The superstitious locals on the island worship the sun cat Nico. What was always thought to be a long-told myth has the town puzzled, as sightings of Nico have begun to surface among the residents of the island in recent days. You'll be discovering the secrets behind the town and restore the struggling village to its former glory. All the while, manage your daily activities, complete various jobs, venture on whimsical quests, and craft peculiar items in preparation for the weekly night market. Now, why does this game interest me, you might think? Well, not only does it contain lots and lots of cats, I just think it's one of those games that just has me so curious and so intrigued. I love the art style of it. I think it looks so adorable, and I'm just curious. Everything about it has me curious. I want to befriend and barter with dozens of town folk at the night markets. I can't wait to explore everything and look around. Apparently that you get to explore the 4 seasons, which is very nice, very beautiful. I can imagine just everything about this game being cute and adorable. There's also like plenty of puzzles to do. You'll be evading nosy agents, and I think out of all of the games that I'm going to talk about on the list today, this honestly has me the most intrigued. I don't know, I think I'm the most excited for this one. I'm excited for all these games, don't get me wrong, but this one I think I'm very excited for because it's the least I know about. Like, I haven't really looked too much into it other than I saw a few trailers a little bit and I was like, yes, this is the game I want, this is the game for me. And I think it's probably one of the most underrated ones on my list today. But anyway, Mineko's Night Market is coming out on Nintendo Switch and PC on the 26th of September, so the same day as Paleo Pines, and it is coming later in the month of October to all other platforms. So if you can't pick it up on either of those on the 26th, be sure to keep an eye out for it in October because you'll be able to pick it up then, and I think you should definitely look into it. Super fun, super adorable game. The next game we're going to be talking about is Harvest Moon Winds of Ampharos. So Harvest Moon is one of the Story of Seasons Harvest Moon franchise break-offs, whatever you call them. I don't know the full story between it, but anyway, they're basically one of those. So we're getting a new Harvest Moon on the 26th of September. Unless you're in Europe like me, then you're getting the game in October instead. For everyone else, it's 26th of September, or in Europe it's October the 6th. So we have to wait till October the 6th if we are in the UK, which is unfortunate. But still, I'm super excited for this game because I love me a farming sim. So Ampharos has always been the home of the harvest sprites and the harvest goddess, beings who exist to protect people and nature alike from natural disasters. So in Harvest Moon, Winds of Ampharos, you'll be discovering 5 unique towns with their own seasons, terrain, and villages. You'll be exploring the world of Ampharos on foot or horse or other unique mounts while searching for harvest wisps, wild animals, mines, and more. There'll also be the option to have relationships with 5 different bachelors and 5 different bachelorettes in this game, so you can choose who you want to marry. Now, you'll be also caring for livestock because this is a farming sim, so you have cows, sheep, chickens, and more, and earn bonuses on your farm for keeping a variety of animals. You can keep pets such as cats, dogs, parakeets, wolves, and more. This game just has so much, it seems, like so much. I'm so excited for it. I know they keep releasing bits of the game week by week, adding new things to share with everyone, so I'm just so excited to explore this game. I don't know why, but I think I'll make a separate video on this. There is a few games that I played this year that were similar to this that I wasn't too keen on, so I guess I'm not as hyped for this one as some of the others on the list. But don't get me wrong, I'm still super excited for it because it's a new farming game. Of course I want to get my hands on it. Of course I want to play it and have a go, but we'll see. We'll see if it's better than some of the other ones that I played this year that I wasn't too keen on. Now, like I said, Harvest Moon is coming to all platforms on the 26th of September, but obviously if you're in Europe, it is going to be in October instead. So you're going to have to wait till the 6th of October if you're in Europe, which is unfortunate. I don't know why that is. If anyone knows, let me know. I didn't really look into it. But yeah, I'm super excited for Harvest Moon. It's another farming game we all get to play, and I think you should all be excited for it too. Now, the next game we want to talk about is not a farming sim, but it is super cozy, and it's a little puzzle game called Station to Station. So Station to Station sees you building train stations and connecting them together, basically. Now, as you're connecting them together, the world around you will grow lush and beautiful, and the environment will be just so full of life and color. Now, why does this game interest me? Because it's not a farming sim and it's cozy and it's trains. I kind of like train games, okay? I do. So I just love the idea that I'll be able to just sit there and relax and not have to worry too much about, are my crops gonna die, or are my animals hungry? You know what I mean? I can just literally just relax and build. I get to build, and then you get to rack up high scores. That's the puzzle element of it. I guess it's kind of like Dorfromantik, but obviously without the little tiles, in a sense of the scoring system. So, you know, the more you put together, the more sort of bonus you'll get. I think I'm not doing a very good job at explaining this, but anyway, this is one of the cutest, coziest games I've ever seen. Honestly, I cannot wait to get my hands on it. Like I said, I don't have to farm, which is nice. You know, sometimes we don't want to farm all the time, so it's nice to have something different. Now, Station to Station is coming out on PC on October 3rd, and I can't wait to play it, and I think you should all be excited too. There is a demo that you can play, so please do go check it out, and I hope you enjoy this cozy little game that isn't a farming sim. The next one on my list is a game that is delayed. So the game was originally supposed to come out on September 26th with a bunch of other games, and it's now been delayed till November 2nd because the devs just want a little bit more time to perfect the game to make sure it's perfect for everyone, and it is called My Time at Sandrock. Now, My Time at Sandrock is in the same series as My Time at Portia, and if you haven't played My Time at Portia, you are missing out. It is so good. It's so fun. I enjoyed that game so much. I played it on Xbox Game Pass when I had that. Now, My Time at Sandrock is, like I said, is made by the same people, and it's in the same series. If you did enjoy that game, you're going to enjoy this one. But basically, you're in like a little steampunky looking town. You just do your normal farming duties, but you also have a bit of combat, some building. You get to build up your homestead, and it's just wonderful. You get to meet the NPCs, you get to marry them, all the good stuff that you love. But I feel like it doesn't rely too heavily on the farming so much, which is very nice, and I like that. I like that about it. I like a game that, you know, has the farming but doesn't really rely on the farming too much, you know. I like that. So My Time at Sandrock is currently out on early access on Steam, so you can play it now if you want to, but obviously the full release, where it'll be coming to all the other consoles, is going to be on November 2nd, which is its new date, which is absolutely fine. You know, I'd rather have a game where the devs are happy to release it and that it's how they want it to be, rather than a game that's broken and doesn't work and you have to wait like for 1,000 updates for. So I'm super happy to be picking up this game, and I can't wait, and I think you should be all excited too. The last game on my list today is one that I am so excited for. Do you know what? It could be one of the ones that I'm most excited for on this list, next to Mineko's Night Market. House Flipper 2. Okay, House Flipper 2. I cannot tell you. I played the demo for this. I adored it. I cannot tell you how much I love the demo. I played it back in Steam Fest. It was so good. It was amazing. Now, I fell in love with House Flipper 1 when they were having their free weekend. So they did a weekend where they had it free for like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I downloaded it. Wanted to have a go, you know, just have a look. And ever since then, I was obsessed. Bought all the DLC, bought the full game. I love it. I love House Flipper. So you bet I was so excited when I heard there was going to be House Flipper 2. And basically House Flipper, it is what it is in the name. You buy a house, you flip it. So you buy a house, you do it up, you flip it on to get a bigger house. Now, in between doing this though, there is little quests that you get to do. You get little emails on your laptop or your computer, and they get sent through, and you got to go and help someone rebuild an area of their house, whether it be knocking down a wall or redecorating or cleaning up. It's amazing, okay? It's one of those games that you can just pick up and play whenever you want. I play it a lot on my Steam Deck because I can just sit and watch TV, but also have it on my Steam Deck as well, so I have something going on other than just sat and watching. Honestly, if you haven't checked out House Flipper, I highly recommend it. You'll be so addicted though, just be warned. I should imagine that with House Flipper 2, they're also going to have a lot of DLC as well, like they do with House Flipper 1, and I'm here for it. We recently had House Flipper 1's DLC being the farming one. That was the most recent one, but there's been like garden, there's been pets, so gosh knows what they're gonna give us with House Flipper 2. I'm so excited. But apparently as well, in House Flipper 2, you will be able to build a house from the ground up if you wish. You don't have to, but you can. Now, it does have a date. It got a date a couple of days ago, and that is the 14th of December, and you bet I'm gonna be picking this game up on day one, and I'm gonna be playing it all day. But anyway, that was our last game for today's list. I hope you all enjoyed this little video that I made. What game are you most excited for out of the ones I mentioned today? Are you excited for House Flipper? Maybe Faith Farm? Or maybe you're excited for Station to Station? Let me know in the comments down below. Now, don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. I hope you have the loveliest of days, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.